believe I got myself into this game. Oh, so bad. Oh, hey guys, I'm doing absolutely nothing. Hey, So this is Sonic Boom Vlogs, episode 19, Soul Power. So the episode starts off where Tails shows Sonic his new invention that he's created, which is pretty much a Siri device to his flotation device that we saw back in episode 16, How to Succeed in Evil Without Trying.
Give me a chocolate shake. Vanilla? I asked for chocolate. Fail. Ah!
Still working out the kinks. There's a towel back at the workshop.
I think how shiny that chocolate is an epic fail. I mean, is chocolate really that shiny? I guess it can be. So yeah, when Sonic runs away, it suddenly creates a really loud noise that is definitely tolerable for us to hear. Yeah, maybe if I were to turn the volume up. Don't worry, I won't do that. I won't do that. At least it's not a high-pitched sound. I mean, usually those are very annoying. So, as Tails' invention goes whack after Sonic's speed thingy, he almost falls into the same lava pit that we saw back in the very first episode, Sidekick, where they were facing up against Burnbot. And so Sonic comes in, saves Tails, and Tails yells at Sonic for, "Why did you make that sound? Whatever the heck you were making when you were running."
I bet because you're faster than the speed of sound, you don't hear it.
I'll prove it wasn't me. When I start running and nothing happens, you're going to feel so dumb. Now that's just circumstantial evidence.
So Tails tries to figure out what the hell is wrong with Sonic and why the heck his speed is making that loud sound. Holy sh**! Did Sonic Slide create a musical? Oh, okay, it's just a montage. Like, I thought when he got hit on the leg with that hammer thing, I thought it created music or something. I mean, perfect timing if that was, like, intentional. So Tails insists Sonic that until they figure out what the heck is causing that sound, he should just start walking. And, of course, you know, Sonic is the one that is used to the running and all that. I mean, when the meteor comes down...
We need to approach it cautiously and with great care so that...
Brace ya!
Yeah, Sonic's definitely known for speed, which is definitely what he was not known for in Rise of f***ing Lyric. Seriously, I think that game is always going to be used as an example of why the Sonic Boom universe should be better represented. And yeah, there is an over-exaggeration on Sonic trying to get the ball at his house, and we have like a map showing of how far he travels when he doesn't really travel that far to get his volleyball. And so when the friends, you know, insist Sonic not to play, suddenly Dr. Eggman's robots attack. And so when Sonic tries to help, of course, there's no way he can help without creating that loud sound and making everybody cover their ears and therefore not fight. So Sonic has to sit on the side while everybody else is fighting, and, you know, you gotta really feel sorry for Sonic in this episode. Especially since they decide to tie Sonic up to a tree. I mean, what the hell, guys? You're being such jerks to Sonic. What did Sonic do to you? It's not like he fired Tails. It's not like he rejected Dr. Eggman when he needed help the most. It's not like he called Knuckles not the smartest wood in the shack. It's not like he called Orbot and Cubot not real friends. Okay, Sonic has been a jerk in a lot of the previous episodes, so let's just say this is his payback. But Dr. Eggman arrives saying that he didn't send the robots and that he might have a clue on what the heck is causing Sonic's speed to create that loud sound. So he goes to Dr. Eggman's lair, and Dr. Eggman gives him new shoes. And at first I thought these shoes were going to make him walk slow, almost like in Sonic Labyrinth. I mean, hey, that would have been a nice reference if they referenced that game, but who wants to reference a bad game, right? But nope, he can run normally, and that sound from before is completely gone. And yeah, we don't see Sonic in his bare hedgehog feet, which we still have not seen, and I think we should be glad not to see. I mean, play the clip from Sonic Paradox. Exactly. So when Sonic returns back to play volleyball with his friends, suddenly Megabot arrives.
Sonic, I'd like you to meet Giant Robot. I didn't have time to name him because I was too busy planning this trap.
Okay, this is like the 4th time that you showed that robot. Translate this, Unlucky Knuckles, the Meteor, and now this episode. I mean, how many times are you going to keep on reusing this robot? And I think this is only the 2nd time that you gave it an actual name, and a name that's similar to the last robot. I mean, can't you think of anything original, Dr. Eggman? But hey, since that problem is gone, Sonic should be able to fight no problem, right? Well, it turns out no matter how much Sonic tries to attack the robot seems to block all of Sonic's moves pretty damn easily. And then Tails actually finds out through his device that it's because of the shoes that it's actually making the robot stronger. So every single time that Sonic uses the shoes, it just makes the robot more stronger and stronger. And yeah, Sonic can't even take off the shoes, so that creates an even bigger problem. Yeah, sad day for Sonic. So yeah, as a whole, this episode is a pretty good episode for the most part, and I think this is definitely an above average episode, and yeah, there is a lot of interesting stuff about the episode, but I will definitely say it's not one of the best episodes, and I wouldn't even say it's great, because for one, a lot of the previous episodes, we got to see more of the citizens of Bygone Island, and in here, we only see them in like one scene when Sonic is running past them. And it's pretty nice that we get to revisit some of the stuff from the previous episodes, say like the volcano back in episode 1, Psychic. And for the fact that Sonic does get his payback for being a jerk, so hey, it works that his friends are being jerks. So I'm not complaining. And yeah, for the fact that the shoes kind of give a wink wink to Sonic Labyrinth, but in reality are the exact opposite effect, is actually a pretty smart idea. In fact, this is definitely one of Dr. Eggman's most genius plans. I mean, even though the tomato sauce was a genius plan, but hey, what Sonic's strength suddenly becomes the robot's strength, that suddenly raises the stakes to actually realize that Dr. Eggman has officially used Sonic's greatest strength against them. So yeah, it's actually a pretty great concept and all that, and it's hard to think of anything that I didn't like about the episode in particular, but I'll definitely say that this episode is just one of your more average episodes. There's really nothing that unique in it that really stood out for me to say, oh, this is something new or something unique that they say. I mean, I think the most unique thing about this episode is Dr. Eggman's plan and how he uses Sonic's strength against his friends and how this strength actually increases this robot's endurance, and yeah, the more endurance that it gains, then the more of a threat it becomes. So, yeah, that alone is a really great concept. And yeah, so I think that's really all I need to say about the episode. There's really not much I can say. Orbot and Cubot don't make an appearance in this episode. Dr. Eggman has a genius plan. Sonic's friends are total jerks, but at the same time, it's kind of payback, so haha. And yeah, that's really all I can say. The episode actually felt really short to me. Like, every episode is only 11 minutes long, but a lot of the previous episodes I watched seem to actually be episodes that could have been a full South Park episode, you know, for kids or whatever. But the thing is that this episode does feel like 10 minutes. Like, it does feel like a short episode. And yeah, I think that's probably my only complaint, is that the episode feels short, even though it's pretty much around the same time as every other episode. So yeah, I think my final verdict for this episode will have to be a 6 out of 10. So yeah, this is around the same level as Psychic, Can an Evil Genius Crash Over by Your House for a Few Days, whatever the frick the name of that episode is called, and of course Buster. Like, I think it's around those episodes. It's a slight above average. It's not really an episode that is, like, one that you should be really hyped for, but the idea itself is actually pretty good. And yeah, that's really all I can say about it. So, when we return in the next Sonic Boom Vlogs, episode 20, hopefully it'll be a better episode than this one, but I can probably guarantee that it's... You did not hear that. Yeah, when we return to the... Stop it! Stop it! No! 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 What? Why? Finger? Let go. I swear, I don't like Sonic Runners. I mean, this is, come and get me and show me what you got. Or I'm gonna save the animals, you son of a bitch. Oh shoot, I missed the reins, I was so hyped. Gonna get you, Dr. Eggman. Yes. Not like these ads are gonna improve some company with this free game, man. I just realized something. This episode is a lot like Sonic Runners. Huh. I'm being consumed in a product. Almost like how Sonic was consumed with those shoes. Something that he was given for free, but in a way actually ends up building a robot. In a way, this is actually a free game, and it's an addicting one at that. Addicting like how Sonic couldn't take off those shoes. And the ads on the game is really what actually pays the company, so wow. Mobile games actually really are much more better to make than actual console games. Maybe that's why a lot of mobile games are being made for Sonic. Well, whatever the case, all we gotta hope for is for more Sonic console games. As long as we stay faithful to Sonic, there will still be more Sonic console games. I can guarantee you guys that. But at the same time, I wouldn't shy away from Sonic Runners. I can definitely say it's a pretty addicting game, and you might actually get into it. But yeah, as a whole, I would actually recommend Sonic Boom, the TV show, over Sonic Riders. But Sonic Riders is not a bad game. So, I don't know, when does the show continue to start? Because I have to review at least 27 episodes before the show continues again, and I think the show continues in August. So, when does it start? Oh, crap. Come on, I'm trying to catch up. I mean, well, at least it's being released weekly. I might do one or two, a week or something to catch up. What the